What's going on, guys? This is the SUNJOE SPX3001 universal motor powered pressure washer. This will actually be the first SUNJOE product I've taken a look at, so I'm pretty excited to see how this manufacturer compares to Greenworks, Ryobi, or Craftsman. It ships in a pretty nondescript box. The only indication of what's inside is the manufacturer's logo on a single corner. This might give one a fighting chance against porch pirates. The first thing we'll find when unboxing is a bag of miscellaneous assembly hardware. This is followed by the pressure washer itself that comes nearly ready to go. The final thing out is the nice feeling gun and its spray extension. Putting it together consists of just screwing on the wand holder, screwing on the tip protector, and screwing on the hose adapter. To be honest, I'm not sure why this bit exists. Why not just have it set up with the hose threads directly out of the machine? The last thing we need to do before moving on is drop in the included tips. After everything is put together, we can take a moment to look her over. The included gun feels very nice. It is missing rubber overmolding though, but otherwise extensive use of brass and stainless steel makes it feel high quality. I really like the way tips attach. It's a simple one-handed press to lock. Almost all other manufacturers use systems requiring two hands. Not that theirs are difficult, but SUNJOE's is just slightly easier. They pop off the same way. The end works just as well on universal quarter-inch tips as it does with the included ones. Here's an internet-purchased aftermarket. As we move along, we find the integrated soap tank that SUNJOE has thankfully made removable. Many competitors have omitted this little feature, and that's quite annoying. On the side, we've got a power switch and, wait for it, soap dispensing dial. This is the first unit I've seen which includes this, and it is a very welcome addition. I've long complained that other manufacturers don't include a way to adjust the soap to water ratio, so I'm thrilled to see SUNJOE address this. Shipping with this unit are 0, 15, 25, and 40 degree tips plus a soap nozzle. Some will be sad to see that a turbo nozzle is not included. If that's you, well, then a $15 aftermarket one will solve your problem. The included hose is made of soft, flexible rubber, feels durable, and unrolls easily without kinking. I would have liked to have seen 25 feet or more here, as this one will likely feel short during many jobs. Rolling up for storage is just as easy as unrolling. We also see that the included reel is oversized, so if you'd like to add a longer hose, then you've got some room to work with. Next, I'm going to add some aftermarket quick connect fittings I purchased on Amazon. It's very important to note here that SUNJOE uses the slightly less common M2215 threads. If you were to place a more common M2214 fitting on here, then we'd get a very loose, non-watertight connection. I always add these because it makes setup and breakdown a very quick task. It also makes switching guns mid-job effortless. I'll place an Amazon link to the correct set below. Use will earn the channel a small commission, which is greatly appreciated. Before running, we always need to purge the lines of any air. Failure to do so will result in the motor running continuously and the owner thinking something is wrong. With a 25 degree tip, power feels pretty good. Like I've mentioned in some other videos, output on a lot of these 120 volt pressure washers is limited by the outlet more than anything, so in a way they all feel pretty similar power wise. With the 0 degree tip, which I'm surprised they included, we get something of a fire hose effect. I mention that I'm surprised to see it because they can be dangerous if pointed in the wrong direction. Here it is excavating wood fibers from some scrap cedar. Imagine what it could do to bare skin. Before moving on, let's get a quick pressure reading. First, using a 40 degree tip. We're looking at 575 psi, which is on the high side of average for universal motor powered units, but quite a bit less than what we see from the Greenworks brushless lineup. Next up, a 15 degree. Here we're at 1500, which is on the lower end of the range but still acceptable. This is a Google Sheet I keep publicly available and will link below. Now I'm going to perform a little car wash action. Here I'll be using my shorty gun in combination with my foam cannon plus some Chemical Guys Mr. Pink car wash soap. And foam quality is acceptable, but is a little soupier than the shaving cream delivered by the Greenworks GPW 2700. After soaping is complete, I follow up with some high pressure water fed through the 25-degree tip. Finally, I blow dry with a leaf blower, and that completes my touchless car wash procedure. Cleaning off the gray weathered layer from my cedar fence that I've never gotten around to staining is effortless when using the SUNJOE SPX3001. Here I've got a 15-degree tip hooked up and we're making quick work of it. Next in our showcase, I've got a Greenworks pressure washer surface cleaner. I've never used one of these, but have always been curious if they're legitimately useful or something of a gimmick. Many are well reviewed, so I have high hopes. Basically, this attachment sits at a fixed height above the ground and operates by two spinning jets underneath. But first, I need to add a little deck cleaner to our soap reservoir. I'm using the Simple Green OxySolve because I've had good luck with the product in the past, and it's supposedly safe for plants, and it's specifically made to be dosed from a pressure washer. We start by soaking the wood with our solution of soap and water and then wait about 10 minutes, making sure not to let the surface dry out. Then we hook up. Like I said, this is my first time using this type of attachment, so I'll be going a little slow at first. And I've got to say I'm pretty impressed. This product does seem to do a really nice job of scrubbing the deck without being too harsh. While using it, there is a reassuring, steady stream of grayish water running out, so I'd say it's doing its job. Before finishing up, I want to show you guys how loud this unit is. For that, I've got my decibel meter set up 4 feet away. We're hitting 80 decibels, which makes this unit the quietest I've tested. I'm assuming this has to do with the fact that the whole motor and pump assembly is hidden under a big shroud. That's about 5 lower than average, which is definitely noticeable. Overall, I think this is a really nice unit with some clever amenities that competitors don't offer. I particularly like the inclusion of the soap dispenser ratio dial and the removable reservoir. Build quality is just okay, with a bit more plastic that I'd like to see, and feels less robust than other metal frame mounted units. But that's about the only negative I can come up with. So if you're in the market for a reasonably priced electric pressure washer, I'd say the SUNJOE SPX3001 is a good buy.